Hey guys, welcome back to Diving Deep in Thought. You're here with Elias, and today I want to talk to you guys about limiting beliefs and why limiting beliefs are similar to raising a lion. So, limiting beliefs are these nonsensical ideas that we've had at some point in our life where somebody's told us you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, tall enough, good looking enough. Or society or an event has occurred in our life and we've attached a meaning that's made us feel anything less than what we really are. Limiting beliefs aren't real. They're not true. They're just beliefs. But we take them on board and they dictate everything we do. They dictate what we can and can't do in our lives. So limiting beliefs are extremely disempowering if they're not addressed, controlled, eliminated, whatever. And how they're similar to raising a lion is that when you buy or get, you can't really buy them here, but when you get a little lion, a cub, is harmless. At most, he'll push and shove you, scratch you a little bit. You keep raising this lion. As the lion gets bigger, he gets more powerful. He wants to be more playful. His claws start to come out and scratch you more. His teeth are growing more. They get more aggressive. And then eventually the lion becomes so big and you've raised him that is, at any point in time, he's always there, but at any point in time he can kill you and get rid of you. And you're powerless at this point. You're actually powerless. The power shifts from you being in control when the cub's small to the lion being big, and he can wipe you out. This is very similar to limiting beliefs. They start small. You start to believe them. Then as you get older, you start to say, okay, now this sort of makes sense. I've been telling myself that I'm not confident enough to walk up to a stranger and talk to them without drinking alcohol. This is a limiting belief. And then as you get older, you get to a point where you're older and you're basically crippled or debilitated by thoughts that are stopping you. But the thing with beliefs, why they're so powerful, is they're not like a thought. A thought is transient. It's short-lived. Thoughts come and go. They're like waves. Beliefs are different. Beliefs are sort of statements that we think are true about ourselves. So a belief is a lot stronger than a thought. And this is what makes it so powerful. And to overcome these limiting beliefs, you have to tap into yourself and ask yourself, how do I feel about myself? When I look myself in the mirror, what do I see? Do I see somebody who's confident, resilient, full of potential, can overcome challenges? Or do I see someone who's a victim, who can't even control their emotions, who's dictated by society's standards, who's basically suppressing who they are to be validated by others? So it's how you feel about yourself when you look at yourself. The second one is how you talk to yourself in your mind. What are you telling yourself? What are you telling, when you come up to a challenge, are you telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm embarrassed of failure? Because failure happens among everyone. Why is it that a rich person that fails is more acceptable than a poor person that fails? Or a person that just starts and fails, why are they more ridiculed than somebody who's been doing it for ages and fails? A fail is a fail. It's a lesson. That's all it is. And it comes down to the meaning you attach to it. But if you see a failure as the final destination and that you want to give up after one failure, well then that shows how much lack of faith you have in yourself, and how your disempowering beliefs are actually overcoming your confidence, your potential, your willingness and hope to continue. And the third one, so how you feel about yourself, how you talk about yourself. And the last one is how you act. So when you if you tell yourself, I'm going to go to the gym today, and you don't, and you say it again tomorrow, and you don't, and the day after, and you don't, well, guess what? You have no more integrity in your own mind. There's no point. That you're not going to believe yourself anymore. You've let yourself slip that many times that you're not going to trust your own self anymore, and you're going to lose faith in your integrity of yourself, because you've proved to yourself time and time again that you can't even commit to your own words. And commitment is basically when your actions equal, meet, or exceed the expectation you've had. So your actions have to meet or exceed the expectation. A commitment in anything is committing to at least what you've said or more. Overcommitting is good, but continuous overcommitting can also make you go backwards, because then you're fallen victim to your surroundings or the constraints, and you're having to overcompensate. So limiting beliefs are really, really disempowering. They pull you back. They're anchors. And it's like the best analogy I can give you for a limiting belief is like getting two horses to pull your car when your car's in neutral. The potential isn't there. Your car's moving, but you're using an older version of you or an older thought system of yourself to dictate who you are now. You're a new version now. Now is the latest version of yourself, but yet you're still using older, like you're using Windows 98 to power you right now. You're using a belief when you were 5 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, whatever age you are. You're using a previous belief system to define who you are now. And that is nonsense. You're bigger, greater, stronger, a lot more powerful than that version you had before. So these beliefs need to be broken by talking to yourself differently, by using self-affirmations, journaling to get in tune with your feelings, acting on what you're saying, commit to your words. Don't just say shit for the sake of doing it or as leverage to do something. Stop procrastinating and just do things by actions and just overcoming fears bit by bit. So if you're afraid of talking to strangers, approaching a girl, doing tasks that are outside of your scope and you don't have the skills to do them, just give it a shot, man. Who cares? What have you really got to lose? It's nothing major in the scheme of things. Everything is temporary as long as you don't do something really, really stupid. But most likely you won't, because you're taking small steps anyway. You're going from lack of initiative to something. So you're not going to go too big anyway. Although it may feel colossal to you because it's new and you're not aware of recalibrating based on the progressive tasks you do. But it's just important to understand that these are just beliefs and you can overcome them by the methods I just told you. In the next videos, I'll show you other ways too. But guys, stop limiting yourself. If you believe somebody out there is limiting themselves based on a previous version, or you think someone has the potential but is incapable and they're not really living up to what they could be, then like, subscribe, and share with somebody who you believe could improve their life by eliminating their limiting beliefs. Guys, this is my video for today, and I'll see you in the next one.